Hey everybody, Jason Moran here with Cardium. Saw another great question today and it was asking about why is it that whenever I stand up, I start feeling dizzy or lightheaded? Now, this was on a heart failure Facebook page, so I'm going to assume we're talking about something related with heart failure and not something more related with vertigo, which is a fluid imbalance within the ears that can cause this same type of symptom. So let's orient this just towards our heart failure patients or our patients who may have low blood pressure issues. And a lot of times, this is what we refer to as postural hypotension. Okay, big fancy word. Let's not get distracted by that. Postural just means that it's your posture. So whether you're laying down or you're standing up, it can also be the same if you go from a seated to a standing position as well. So postural is just posture. Okay. Hypo meaning low, tension meaning pressure. Okay. So when we talk about your blood pressure, you can be normotensive, which is a good standard normal blood pressure, or you could be hypertensive. Somebody can have hypertension, high blood pressure. Oftentimes we treat this with medication. Or hypotensive, low blood pressure. And that's what we're talking about right now is postural hypotension. So posture induced low blood pressure. Okay, we're going to move to the whiteboard now and take a look at this. Okay, so pardon my little stick figure here, but this is the best I've got for you. So if a person is laying down, right, so we've got our body going across there, there's our head, okay, a person's laying down, the blood vessel is going to be pretty well full of blood. As they're laying down, we're getting blood evenly dispersed from toes to the brain as well. So we're getting good blood perfusion throughout the entire body. Gravity is working in our favor. It's doing exactly as it should. All right. So this posture right now is laying down or supine. Okay. Now, if we go to a standing position, right, gravity's working against us now. Instead of blood being evenly dispersed, a lot of that blood is actually going to fall down low, and gravity's going to be working better in this area here, meaning the blood vessels up towards the top of the body and top of the brain are going to actually have less blood in the vessel, meaning you're getting less perfusion at that point. So as you can see, even though you have the same amount of volume of blood, meaning you have the same amount of blood, it hasn't gone anywhere, you didn't lose any blood somehow, the same volume exists within the body. Less of that blood exists in the parts of the body that are north. So the parts of the body that are up above, like in the chest and up into the brain. You're getting more blood accumulating down into the lower extremities, the legs, because of gravity. And because we're having some sort of an issue of venous return that's forcing that blood back up, you're now having less blood in the heart, and less blood in the brain itself. Oftentimes this can cause dizziness, it can cause feelings of nausea, it can cause palpitations, those weird little flutters in the heart, it can cause irregular heart rhythms, it can cause a number of things. Some even have blurred vision with this, but it basically all comes from the same effect. You've gone from a lying position, the body's gotten used to that position and has allowed for the vessels to accommodate for that position. Then going to a seated or a standing position, now your body's not compensating nearly as quickly for that and allowing that blood to drop and pool in the lower extremities and not perfuse as well up into the upper body, the chest, the lungs, the heart, and the brain. So what do we do about this? Well, it can be caused by a number of issues. The first could just be that it's a medication issue. Perhaps you're on a beta blocker, and that beta blocker is preventing your heart from being able to increase in rate and compensate for that drop in blood pressure. Maybe it's that you have become dehydrated for one reason or another. A lot of us heart failure patients are on diuretics, and those diuretics excrete excess fluid, and we need to get rid of that extra fluid, and our body doesn't compensate quite as quickly when we do that, as it would in a healthy heart, a healthy cardiovascular system. It could also just be from recent illness. You know, if you've been having some nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, that's a lot of fluid excretion that your body's having a difficult time making up for. That's an actual drop in volume itself. So it can be any number of causes that do this. The biggest thing you can do that's the most rapid improvement for you is, number one, this is postural hypotension, so just correct the posture that's causing it to begin with. Lay back down again. Allow your body to recover. Number one, it'll prevent you from falling down and getting hurt. Number two, it'll allow your body to recover. You know that there's an issue going on, and now you can act accordingly. Maybe you just need to get up a little bit slower. Maybe you need to rest for a bit and let your body recover. Maybe you do need a little bit more fluid. Maybe you need any number of things. But the first and best thing you can do is correct the posture that's inducing these feelings from the beginning. All right? Okay. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any more questions, please put them out there. I love answering these for you. And in the meantime, y'all take care of each other.